Wow, it's been such an age. I can't recall the last time I spoke to you guys. But thank you so much for tuning in today. Welcome to Connect with Lanet. My name is Anne Oluwatobi. Guess what? I got married in the midst of all of the turmoils of life and all of the breaks that I took. I finally got married and now I'm Mrs. Anne Oluwatobi Tiolu. Guess what again? Surprise! I'm a mommy. I'm a whole mommy. Today I just want to tell you something interesting beyond my personal life, and it's about how you can translate what you conceive to make a business, to bring it to life, to make it come alive. And of course I'm going to relate it to my experience through pregnancy and delivery. So yes, Anne Oluwatobi Tiolu here. What is it that I bring to your table today? Number one, on how to conceive an idea and birth it, produce it, and make it come to reality. Now back to when I was pregnant. I didn't even know I was pregnant. It took me 2 weeks after my engagement to realize I have malaria. And eventually when I got to the hospital, I was told that I was pregnant. Anyway, the reality is that as people, as individuals, as talents, as people that have the potential to do great things, there is something within you, either an idea, a product, a service, a project, whatever. Could be a book, whatever it is inside of you. And you might not even know it. That is why I had to relate it back to when I found that I was pregnant. You will just feel like, I need to get this done. I need to find this answer. I need to create this solution. I need to make this product. I need to make this service come to life. And when you are at that stage, this is the ideation stage. This is the stage where you need to start to go through what you're thinking about. There was a time in my life, I had a book called Idea Bank. And every time I had an idea drop, I deposited it on that book. I wrote it down. So first and foremost, when you have birthed your idea, when you've conceived it in your mind, you need to write it down. Don't forget, it is important to write on your journal, either e-journal or physical journal, and then start to go through why you want to do this thing. Why do you want to write this book? Why do you want to create this product? Why do you want to offer this service? Why do you want to deliver a particular skill to the world? And that's the first thing. The second very important thing in conceiving your idea and bringing it to life is to now sit down and evaluate what is the strength of this idea of business, what is the weakness, what are the opportunities, and what are the threats to it. This is just simply called a SWOT analysis. You basically have to analyze it. You have to think deep about whether it's not going to be dead on arrival. You don't want a situation whereby you're putting your time, your energy, your resources, finances, investors' time, and realize that it cannot even go on global stage, or it cannot even go beyond your room because the person that you're selling to doesn't understand. So I'll give you an example. There was a time I saw an ad for something called, it was supposed to be for a shirt, like a collar, to cover collars from dirt. And it was a brilliant idea to the team of people that created it. But guess what? On the day they had to present to their investors, they rubbished the idea like, what is this? Do you understand? So it's very important that you conduct a SWOT analysis. I hope you are here till now. And third, very important, is that you now start to go out to scout information, go and do your research what you want to do, who has done it before. The reality is that everything is under the sun. There's nothing hidden under the sun. Everything you want to do, somebody somewhere in history, even somebody is thinking about the same things exactly as you are thinking about, right? So the thing about life is ideas are pumped into the air, generated, and whoever is going to catch it, run with it, is a person that will be able to make ends meet with it, right? So we've talked about how to write your ideas down. We've talked about how to do a SWOT analysis. We've also talked about how to research the idea in depth. The fourth most important thing is to now start to create a structure. Start to think, okay, if for example I'm a baker and I want to open a bakery, where do I want to position it, right? So you start to do your 4 P's: the products, the promotion, the place, and the pricing. Start to say, okay, what do I want to offer? How do I want to offer it? Where do I want it to be located? Is it online? Is it a physical location? Who are the people? You know, it's the 5 P's, not the 4 P's. Who are the people? How do I differentiate this product or service or work or skill in the minds of people? You'll find that the reason why certain musicians are recognized, every time I listen to Ashake or Davido or Wizkid or Tiwa Savage or Burna Boy, there is a sauce, a spice, a very unique difference that comes with each and every one of these musicians, and they're offering a skill as a service and charging the value for what they're offering. So think about it. How do I differentiate my product, my service, my skill in this very big market, right? After you have done your 5 P's evaluation, then you think about how to differentiate your product or your service or your skill. And for today, the final points that you need to note is, who do I want? Who do you want to work with you on this idea? Who are your stakeholders? Who is going to be your investor? You can have venture capitalists, you can have angel investors. You can also look from within you. Is it your capital you want to use? Is it the bank you want to use? Is it microfinance you want to use? Is it mortgage? Whatever it is, if you want to build a property and do an Airbnb and sell, is it mortgage you want to do? You have to think about this. You also have to think about who your customers will be, who your team members will be. You have to imagine, okay, if you're going to structure your business, how many people do you want to work with within the first 2 years or the first 5 years? Because most times when I did my master's research proposal on the development of talent for the sustainability of small enterprises in Nigeria, from my evaluation and from my conclusion, I realized that many of the businesses that fail within the first 5 years is because they don't have the right people. And then even if we have people, those people don't have the right training and understanding of the business model. So when you are looking at this factor, you need to understand what is your business model and how can you ensure that you are offering value, you're offering quality, and you are setting your brand apart, either as a product, a service, a skill, or whatever. And then it's important that at the end of the day, you hire a consultant, someone like me, and many other consultants across the globe that can help you, not just conceive this idea, but birth it and deliver it in the way that you believe would be of value to the world. So I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you, not confuse you, but add value to you and let you know that you are able to really bet your idea, you're able to make it come to reality. And just like me, who became a mom, you can now help that business, help that book, help that skill, help that product or service grow from stage to stage to stage and become the dream that you have always imagined. And I really, really trust that if you can follow through with these steps that we have talked about today, you will do exploits. I look forward to hearing back from you. Please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna get better at posting more valuable content, but then trust me, whatever I deliver at any point I delivered would make a difference in your life. I love you so much, and I'm so thankful that you connected with me today. Ciao.